You cannot focus, not because you lack discipline, because your attention was stolen piece by piece until nothing remained. The average person checks their phone 80 times a day. They cannot sit through a 10-minute task without reaching for a screen. This is not weakness, this is design. You were engineered to be distracted. Social media platforms employ neuroscientists. Their job is simple: keep you scrolling, keep you clicking, keep you trapped in loops you never chose to enter. Every notification is bait, every alert is a hook. Your brain releases dopamine when the screen lights up. That chemical spike feels like reward. It is not. It is hijacking. Dopamine was meant to reinforce survival behaviors: eating, mating, hunting. Now it fires for likes, for messages, for nothing that matters. Your reward system has been reprogrammed without your consent. You think you control your phone. You do not. It controls when you look. It controls what you think about. It controls how long you can sit still before the urge becomes unbearable. Studies show the average attention span has collapsed. In 2000, it was 12 seconds. Now it is 8. A goldfish can focus longer than you. This is not metaphor. This is measurement. You cannot read a book. You cannot finish a conversation. You cannot work on one thing for 30 minutes without breaking. You have been fractured into fragments, each fragment weaker than the last. The cost is invisible until it is permanent. You lose the ability to do deep work. Deep work requires focus. Focus requires boredom tolerance. You have none left. Building a skill takes hours of uninterrupted effort. Writing, coding, training, thinking. None of this happens in 5-minute bursts between distractions. Mastery requires depth. Depth requires silence. You no longer tolerate silence. The mind craves stimulation. It was wired to scan for threats, for food, for change. Modern life weaponizes this. Every app you open delivers infinite novelty. Your brain never rests. It never has to. Boredom used to trigger creativity. Sitting in silence forced the mind to generate its own content. Now, the moment boredom appears, you swipe it away. You replace thinking with consumption. You replace creation with scrolling. You are not lazy. You are addicted. Addiction is not moral failure. It is neurological capture. Your brain has been trained to seek the smallest, fastest hits of dopamine. Real work offers none. Real work is slow. It is tedious. It offers no feedback loop, no hearts, no comments, no instant validation. So your brain rejects it. It feels like pain compared to the screen. Most people will never recover. They will spend decades in shallow water, never realizing depth exists. They will wonder why they feel empty, why nothing sticks, why they cannot build anything that lasts. The answer is simple. You cannot build in chaos. Distraction is chaos. Constant input is chaos. Notifications are chaos. You have mistaken noise for productivity. Multitasking is a lie. Psychology shows the brain cannot focus on two things at once. It switches. Every switch costs energy. Every switch costs time. You think you are efficient. You are bleeding focus with every shift. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote about controlling attention. He called it the only true power. Everything else is external. Everything else can be taken. But where you place your mind is yours. Seneca warned against busyness. He said most people waste life in distraction. They fill time but accomplish nothing. They mistake motion for progress. 2,000 years later, nothing has changed. Except now the tools are sharper. You do not need inspiration. You need isolation. You need to remove the leaks. Every app is a leak. Every feed is a leak. Every alert is a leak. Your attention drains faster than you can refill it. Digital asceticism is the only solution. This is not philosophy. This is survival. If you cannot control your inputs, you cannot control your outputs. If you cannot control your outputs, You control nothing. Delete the apps. Turn off the notifications. Put the phone in another room. These are not suggestions. These are prerequisites. You cannot negotiate with addiction. You remove the substance or it removes you. Most people will not do this. They will say they need the apps for work, for connection, for information. These are lies. The truth is they are afraid of silence, afraid of themselves, afraid of what they will find when the noise stops. Boredom is not the enemy. Boredom is the test. If you cannot sit with boredom for 10 minutes, you are not free. You are controlled. The screen is your master. You obey every ping. The people who succeed are not smarter. They are not more talented. They focus longer. That is the only edge that matters. Focus is the scarcest resource. Everyone wants it. Almost no one protects it. You think you will reclaim your attention tomorrow. You will not. Tomorrow you will check your phone before you open your eyes. You will scroll before you think. You will consume before you create. This is your pattern. Patterns do not break themselves. I do not ask for subscriptions. I do not beg for likes or follows. That is weakness. Seeking validation is doubt disguised as strategy. This content filters. It does not invite. The right people recognize truth without being told. The rest scroll past. Both outcomes are irrelevant to me. You must decide what you are, distracted or disciplined, scattered or focused, controlled by the feed or in control of your time. There is no middle ground. Every minute you give to distraction is a minute stolen from building something real. Your potential does not wait. It erodes. Every day you spend fragmented is a day you cannot recover. The work you avoid does not pause. The skills you neglect do not grow slower. They die. You are either sharpening or dulling. There is no maintenance mode. Reclaiming focus is not dramatic. You will not feel transformed. You will feel bored. You will feel restless. You will reach for the phone and stop yourself. You will sit in silence and hate it. This is normal. This is withdrawal. The brain rewires slowly. Neuroplasticity is real, but not fast. You spend years training distraction. You will spend months untraining it. Most quit before the shift happens. They return to the feed. They call focus impossible. It is not impossible. It is uncomfortable. They cannot tell the difference. Comfort is the enemy. Distraction is comfort. Scrolling is comfort. Notifications are comfort. You have been conditioned to choose comfort over capability. Every time you reach for the screen, you choose again. The world will not slow down. The apps will not stop. The notifications will not end. You are the only variable that can change. You are the only defense you have. Stop waiting for focus to feel easy. It will not. Stop waiting for the urge to disappear. It will not. Stop waiting for motivation to save you. It will not. Discipline is choosing focus when everything in you wants distraction. You already know this. You've always known. The question is whether you will act or continue pretending ignorance is the problem. Ignorance is not the problem. Avoidance is. Comfort ends here. No sympathy.